Last Moon is an upcoming action RPG developed by Skoll Studio. The game is heavily inspired by classic 90s titles with influences from games like The Legend of Zelda and Secret of Mana. It features a vast open world set on the body of a giant named If, which has been corrupted after the destruction of the moon caused by human greed. As a lunar knight, players will explore this world, fight corrupted creatures, and solve puzzles. The game offers both solo and local co-op play, allowing 2 players to work together to overcome challenges. Everholm is an upcoming open-ended RPG developed by Chonky Loaf and published by Indie.io. In this game, players follow the story of Lily, who finds herself on a mysterious island while searching for her missing sister. Fretless, The Wrath of Riffson is a pixel art, turn-based RPG developed by Ritual Studios and published by Playdigious. The game revolves around a world where music is being corrupted by Rick Riffson, the evil head of Super Metal Records. Players take on the role of Rob, a musician fighting to restore harmony through the power of musical instruments. Beyond Galaxyland is an exciting 2.5D adventure RPG set in a sci-fi universe filled with vibrant, retro-futuristic aesthetics. The game follows Doug, a high schooler who gets transported to Galaxyland, a solar system made up of unique planets, after Earth is destroyed by a celestial force known as the End. Accompanied by his pet guinea pig, Boom Boom, and a robot companion, Marty Bot, Doug must embark on a mission to save the universe.
Engage in tactical turn-based combat alongside your ragtag crew of misfits. Collect bizarre alien creatures ready to unleash upon your unsuspecting opponents. Challenge the universe's most wanted in epic boss battle events. Shaping up to be an essential RPG. A perfect fusion of action, exploration, and art. Stands toe-to-toe with the RPGs we love. Will you solve the mind-bending mystery at the heart of the galaxy and save planet Earth before the end comes for us all? Buckle up for the interstellar journey of a lifetime. Boldly go.
Super Zoo Story is a charming pixel art life simulator that draws strong inspiration from Stardew Valley, but centers around building and managing your own zoo. In this game, players take on the role of a zookeeper who inherits a rundown zoo and must restore it by adopting and caring for over 70 types of animals. The game features a variety of activities, such as crafting, breeding dinosaurs through DNA research, and developing relationships with nearby villagers. Bloomtown. A different story is a narrative-driven RPG set in a seemingly idyllic 1960s Americana town. However, beneath its cozy exterior lies a dark secret. Players take control of Emily and her friends as they investigate the disappearance of children and confront nightmarish creatures that represent the hidden fears and vices of the town's inhabitants. The game blends turn-based combat, monster taming, and social simulation elements, with players capturing creatures to aid them in battle. ADA Tainted Soil is an upcoming story-driven, top-down action RPG developed by La Familia and Anita Games. The game follows the journey of Ada, a young girl who gains magical abilities after being infected with a mysterious substance known as black ink. The story revolves around Ada's quest to rescue her family members while battling nightmarish creatures in a surreal, dreamlike world filled with challenging enemies and intricate boss fights. SacriFire is an upcoming RPG developed by Pixelated Milk, inspired by classic 90s JRPGs. The game features a blend of real-time and turn-based combat, allowing players to string together attack chains while making strategic decisions during battles. Set in the vast world of Antioch, the story follows Ezekiel Raiden, a soldier attempting to join an elite group within the Church of Sheol while defending the city from demonic forces.
Statues coming to life. Am I dreaming? Get what you deserve. Damn it! Where did the thief go? Give me the Malcora!
Aethermancer is an upcoming roguelite RPG with a focus on monster taming, developed by Moi Rai Games, the creators of Monster Sanctuary. The game combines strategic, turn-based combat with a pixel art style. In Aethermancer, players take on the role of an Aethermancer, a character who can bond with monsters and lead a party of 3 into battle. The game features a unique death and rebirth system. When monsters die, they can be revived, but will lose some of their abilities, growing stronger through the cycle of death and rebirth.
Enemies attacks against them, and you will need your team of monsters, as the world you're traversing is filled with danger and hostile monsters, like those over there, so menacing. If they have not spotted you though, you can ambush them, which grants you an advantage in the fight. Combat is all about managing your available Aether. Your monsters generate Aether every round, but also need it to unleash powerful spells, like this one. Some monsters can even purge enemy Aether to stop dangerous actions, as the enemies conveniently let you know what they plan to do next turn. Aether management is only one key to success. You can pursue different strategies. Let your monsters team up with the sidekick buff, or grind your opponents down with poison. But my go-to? Defeat them before they can do anything. If you attack enemies with the right elements, you can stagger them, which makes them skip a turn and receive more damage. Awesome! And hey, if you're a control freak like me, you don't have to just watch your monsters fight, you can take actions alongside them, depending on your player class.
Arisen Force Vonimir is a fantasy action RPG developed by Yuan, featuring an intricate blend of high-definition pixel art and action-based combat. Set in a vast Middle-Earth-inspired world, the game invites players to explore diverse environments, from serene villages to massive castles and barren deserts. Players will engage in smooth action strategy combat, switch between various teammates, and fight powerful bosses. Kloa, Child of the Forest, is a beautifully crafted action-adventure game from WildPad Games, featuring a hand-drawn pixel art style inspired by The Legend of Zelda and Studio Ghibli films. The game revolves around Kloa, a young girl who is the last hope to restore a forest that has been overtaken by a mysterious curse known as the Ikari. As players guide Kloa through this world, they will solve puzzles, engage in fast-paced combat, and explore diverse biomes. Cursebane is a fast-paced katana action roguelite developed by Flyway Games. The game immerses players in the Forest of Fate, where every decision they make shapes their journey. As a resolver, your mission is to save those cursed by fate, wielding both your sword and magic in intense dynamic combat. The game emphasizes strategic choices, procedurally generated environments, and a blend of action and storytelling. UnderMine 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the acclaimed roguelike UnderMine. This game takes dungeon crawling to a new level by adding more depth, replayability, and new gameplay mechanics. Players once again dive into the UnderMine, but this time with the option to play co-op with a friend via local or online play. New characters and relics called Arcana bring diverse abilities and strategic options to the game, including summoning creatures and manipulating time. Mirthwood is an open-world RPG life simulator developed by Bad Ridge Games. offering a blend of medieval fantasy with farming and life simulation mechanics similar to Stardew Valley and Fable. In Mirthwood, players flee from a war-torn continent to settle in a new land, where they can establish a homestead, farm, engage in real-time combat, explore 6 diverse regions, and build relationships with NPCs.
And craft gear for the road ahead. Embark on quests and stumble upon mysteries across the world. At times, making difficult choices. Your actions in the game will be impactful, affecting your renown, morality, and even how the inhabitants view and interact with you. Mirthwood is a fully simulated, breathing world where citizens go about their daily...
Kill the Shadow is an upcoming narrative-driven detective RPG developed by Shadowlight Sanctuary and published by 663 Games. Set in a divided post-war city, the game follows Detective Guang as he investigates a series of bizarre murders. Guang has a unique ability to interact with the Shadow, a mysterious creature that helps him read the memories of the deceased and rewind time to gather clues.
Quick, you gotta hide it. Get the hell away from here, you traitor!
Somebody please!
She's gone crazy.
Rubinite is a dark fantasy, boss rush action game developed by Cupdog Games. The game features a unique mechanic called Focus, which allows players to pinpoint enemies' weaknesses and execute precise thrust attacks. Players take on the role of Ruby, a princess who has escaped the Scarlet Kingdom and embarks on a journey of revenge to reclaim her throne. The gameplay is heavily focused on intense battles with blood recipients, and Ruby must exploit their weaknesses by finding their pure blood crystal in order to defeat them. Guild Saga Vanished Worlds is an upcoming turn-based tactical RPG developed by Ocelot Technologies. Set in the fantasy world of Ard, the game takes players on an epic adventure where an ancient entity threatens to engulf the world in darkness. Players will find themselves stranded on Respite Island and must navigate a dangerous landscape filled with pirates, beasts, and hidden mysteries. The game offers a classic isometric turn-based combat system with deep strategy elements. Mark of the Deep is an action-adventure game developed by Mad Mimic, blending elements of Metroidvania and Souls-like mechanics. The story follows Marcus Rookie Ramsey, a rookie pirate exploring a cursed island to find his missing crew and lift the island's curse. The game features non-linear exploration, engaging combat, and a narrative-driven quest system. Players will encounter various biomes, mythical creatures, and abyssal enemies, all tied to an immersive world steeped in pirate lore.
Gift, Mark Keeper. Our crewmates could be anywhere on this island. You must seek them out.
My deepest gratitude for finding me, Rookie. How about I offer you a way off this cursed island?
I need your help to get out of this cage.
Hear me, holy opposition. The time for silent contemplation is over. We must rise to defend this island. Return to your tent and yield.
The Drifter is an upcoming narrative-driven point-and-click thriller developed by Powerhoof. The game follows Mick Carter, a drifter who becomes entangled in a conspiracy after witnessing a brutal murder. Soon after, Mick is killed, only to find himself mysteriously revived moments before his death. As he navigates this strange new reality, Mick must unravel the mysteries behind his resurrection while being hunted by shadowy figures and haunted by his past.
Back from the dead. And something came back with him. The Drifter. A pulp adventure thriller. Wishlist, if you dare.
Tenjutsu is an action-packed roguelike game developed by Deep Night Games and published by Devolver Digital. Set in the gritty world of Secret Garden City, the game follows a renegade Yakuza as she takes on 4 powerful crime syndicates. Tenjutsu features fast-paced martial arts combat, tactical precision, and a brutal progression system where each enemy encounter could be your last. Players must strategically choose which syndicate to dismantle first, shaping the course of each run based on the rising strength of their enemies. Drakantos is a free-to-play MMORPG developed by Wingen Game Studios, featuring a nostalgic pixel art style. Set in the fantasy world of Darid, the game allows players to choose from over 21 unique heroes, each with their own special abilities and traits. Players can explore dynamic dungeons filled with traps, bosses, and evolving challenges that make each playthrough different. Whisper Mountain Outbreak is an isometric co-op survival horror game developed by Togue Productions. The game is set in 1998 on the Cursed Mount, Beseek, where a mining operation accidentally unleashes an ancient horror, covering the area in a mysterious fog. Players take on the role of survivors who must work together to fend off waves of monsters, solve puzzles, and search for clues to escape the mountain. Sunkissed City is an upcoming life simulation game set in the vibrant seaside metropolis of Apollo City, developed by Arthur Mr. Podunkian Lee, a former Stardew Valley developer. In this game, players take on the role of a new resident tasked with revitalizing the city while forming relationships with quirky locals, solving urban mysteries and tending to DIY gardens. The city offers diverse activities like fishing, exploring monster-infested areas, and customizing your home and appearance. Big Boy Boxing is an action-packed boss rush game developed by Soup Masters, heavily inspired by the retro classic Punch-Out and the hand-animated style of Cuphead. Players will face off against quirky and colorful opponents, each with their own unique personalities and fighting styles, in a series of comedic yet challenging boxing matches. The game features customizable abilities such as electric healing, dynamite punch, and rapid fists, as well as perks and skins to enhance the player's experience. Mariachi Legends is an upcoming action platforming Metroidvania set in the vibrant and supernatural world of Mexican folklore. Developed by Halberd Studios, the game follows Detective Pablo Cruz, who, chosen by Lady Death, must retrieve a powerful amulet from the corrupt mayor, Don Emilio Obregon. Armed with the mystical La Sombra and his mariachi suit, Cruz faces off against enemies inspired by Mexican and Aztec folklore while exploring various locations like haciendas, churches, and ruins.